after the price cap per unit increased overnight. Typical annual bills have gone up to £2,500, twice as high as last winter. A two-year government cap on the average cost per unit of energy will prevent price rises going even further. Well, Simon Browning, our business reporter, came into the studio to give me some details of the price change.
There's lots of advice today on the BBC News website about how you can reduce your energy consumption, and obviously those bills, they've doubled since last winter, a huge number. Yes, the government has stepped in to provide an enormous support package. One of Liz Truss's first acts as Prime Minister was this big energy support package. But yes, what can we do to save our energy usage? There are lots of tips, from things like reducing and changing the way that you cook. Using your oven and hob is more expensive, for example, to cook a couple of chicken breasts. It's cheaper to use a microwave or a slow cooker. Things like drying your clothes. Don't use a tumble dryer, air dry your clothes. And during this last week, whilst the BBC's been out and about speaking to people about their concerns about energy bills, people have been telling us about how they've been turning down their thermostat. Just 1 degree can have a substantial saving on your energy usage during the winter. And also simple things now like teaching your children about energy usage and how important it is to just turn the light off, turn the lamp off. Yes, explain it to them.
It's natural, people get very frustrated.
But it's about education, and now these conversations are really important. And if you're going to be able to reduce your energy consumption, which is a key target of a lot of energy providers, they want to see consumers educate themselves, bring down their usage by 10 to 15% themselves, and really insulate yourselves against these high energy prices.
Let's talk about what the government has actually announced that we're now effectively comes into operation today. And this doesn't apply to Northern Ireland, does it? We're talking about England, Scotland,
Wales.
Wales.
They have a slightly different scheme, but there is also support. But in Britain, every single household in Britain will get a £400 discount on your energy usage. That is applied automatically by your energy company, and those deductions will begin in October automatically on your bill of around £67 and £66 as we approach March and April. If you have a different type of income, if you're on a low-income household, disability and pensioners, there is also extra cost of living support. So the government has come through and provided a huge package of support to insulate consumers effectively against these huge price rises, which is a consequence of the Russian invasion of Ukraine and a real tightening and constriction on energy markets. The one thing to be very careful about, and consumer groups are really warning, this morning even I got a scam text from people, from groups saying you're eligible for a discount on your energy bill under the Energy Bill Support Scheme. You can apply here. Now, consumer groups are saying this is becoming widespread and it is a consumer scam. Scammers wanting to get your personal details and try and swindle you. So the advice from consumer groups is be very careful if you're receiving these types of texts. The support comes automatically through your energy provider.
You don't have to do anything
and you
yourself.
should not have to respond. No. And if you're concerned about this, rather than going through this, speak to your energy company. They are aware of it and they're there to support.
Simon Browning there with a good warning on some of those scam texts that are being sent out today. Be careful.